Hey guys, Kim here from Kim on a Whim. In today's video, I am going to do a deep cleaning of just my living room today. To look at it, you're like, oh, it looks pretty clean. You know, a little vacuum here, a little dust in there. But when I tell you, there was so much hidden dirt in this room. I'm going to take down these curtains to start with because our cats like to jump up in the windowsill here, and it's so hard to get the cat hair off of the curtains while they're still hanging up. I would try to vacuum it off. I would try to use my my lint roller to get it off. And I even did like the little the Scrub Daddy duster that I have. Like nothing would take this off when their curtains were up. So what I decided to do is, I saw a lot of people say you take a glove that you use while you're doing dishes and you wet that and kind of rub it across that, and that's supposed to take all of the cat hair and any kind of like hair that's on there and dust and stuff that's on there. Now I will say it did work really well. However, there is a sweet spot to it. Like if the glove is a little too wet, it doesn't really do much except just wet the curtain. Then you get to a point where it does start taking all of the hair off, but then the glove gets dry and it doesn't do anything. So there's like this sweet spot that you have for maybe 30 seconds where you can get all the hair off. But wait till you see, because I did get a lot of the hair off on this, and you can see like the curtains are faded just from the sun, from where it beats in. Kind of wish they didn't fade like this, but I mean, it's a south facing window, so we get a ton of sun that comes in that window. So it just is what it is, and I'm not going to stress over that. But wait till you see how much hair was still left on the lint trap, even after I did all of this.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my. You got me like, my.
So if you saw my last video, you saw that I was working on stuff for out back because we were having a family game night, and I wanted to just make sure that, especially in here, a couple of the people that were coming over for the family game night are allergic to cats. So I was trying to kind of get as much of the cat hair and dander and just anything like that from between the sofa, like behind the pillow or the cushions for the sofa, off of the curtains, and then you're gonna just see me work really hard to get any speck of cat hair off of any part of the sofa and the chairs here as well.
You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my. You got me like, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 'cause you got me like, my. Like, oh my God, this time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my.
so now if you guys have been with me for a while, you know that there is not one thing in my house that I get a nice vacuum line on. I never have any of my carpets or anything. Most of my house is hardwood floor with just area rugs scattered about. This is the only thing that I was able to get a pretty decent vacuum line on. So I was, I don't know, made me a little happy because I never get vacuum lines on anything. And I was really surprised, considering that these cushions aren't attached, that there wasn't that much underneath the cushions and behind the back cushion on this chair. Even on the other chair, this chair is really not used as much, but I will say the cat does like to kind of lay on the back of it. So I just wanted to make sure that I really got this chair and the other chair really well. And then the cushion, the seat cushion, or like the cover to the cushion, keeps kind of moving on me. It does have a seam where it's supposed to line up, so I just wanted to kind of get that seam where it should be. And it also has a piece of Velcro underneath that attaches to the chair so that the cushion doesn't move all around. But check out these vacuum lines.
Jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you were close to me. I can't believe what you brought. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I will always remember it. How you turned everything around. I will always remember it. How you got me off the battleground. How you got me off the battleground. Yeah. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. Lights out.
Now that I got all the nooks and crannies of the chairs done, I'm going to move on to the cracks of the sofa. And this sofa is kind of interesting because it is a sleeper sofa, but it's not your typical fold out sleeper sofa. It actually pulls out into a sleeper. I thought we would use it a lot more than we do, but we actually don't, which I'm kind of bummed about because it is kind of cool. When we do have movie nights, we do like to kind of pull the sleeper out just so there's more leg room. That way everybody can just kind of relax and chill and watch a good movie. But here I'm getting, these cushions are attached to the sofa so they don't come off, so I kind of just have to try and get between each cushion here. Surprisingly, I was able to get the sofa and the chairs done in the time that it took the curtains to get washed. So I was trying to make pretty good time because I really only had about an hour and a half to 2 hours to work on the front room. I needed to take my mom food shopping, so I wanted to make sure I got that done. And I also threw pillows in. You saw me take pillowcases off as well. So I threw in some pillowcases kind of mid-wash just to get them all nice and clean and smelling fresh. I did put some beads in. I don't typically use the beads, but I wanted everything to just kind of smell fresh and freshly washed. So the beads that I bought smell really good, actually. I can't wait to use them on my sheets. And since the curtains are down, I figured it's a lot easier to go through and just Windex the big window here, and then also clean the windowsill where the cats like to hang out. I'm going to use that same hack on this shade to the lamp here because this is where the cats always like to run up to get into the window. It's either right here on this edge or it's right in the middle of the window, and you can see just how much cat hair is on the back of the shade here just from them rubbing up against it. I will say the one cat that you always, I don't know if you always see him out, but Pedro, he really doesn't shed as much. He sheds just really just a little bit. But Abernathy, she sheds really bad. She's got like this really fine, fluffy hair, and it kind of just gets everywhere. So you can see it here all over this shade. Even though this end table doesn't see as much kitty cat traffic as the other one because it's not near the window, it still has some dust on it. And I will say the one cat does like to jump up here when she's asking for treats because you kind of sit right here at this corner. So there's got cat prints on it. So we're just going to wipe all of that off to make sure that there's nothing left behind.
every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me smile, if only for a while, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. Believe in you and me. I'm all alone down the steady road, just full of thoughts about to explode, facing the night. Even though I won't believe it, the truth is the light we are healing. Even though words are deceiving, you move on. 'Cause every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna.
Okay, so I've been going for about, I'd say almost an hour. I have about 8 minutes left on this load of wash. The curtains and stuff are in the dryer. Look at how red I get. I am sweating hot. It's pretty hot out too, so our air is like double time. But it's time to lose the clip. How cute is this though? Little kitty cats. And it's time to just put the hair up because I'm not done yet. And this hair is bothering me. So we're gonna do a quick little, whatever that is, to get it off the back of my neck and my back. And I'm gonna continue to look.
'Cause every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me smile, if only for a while, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. Believe in you You better turn up. You better be there when I shake.
As much as I would love to be able to move the sofa to clean underneath of it, that is just not happening. This thing is a beast to move. One, it's kind of awkward to grab because, like I said, the one side comes out. So if you try and pull it forward, it just pulls the sofa bed part of it out, and then it's kind of connected on one side, and it's just heavy. I'd have to say, like, these are so much heavier than, if you guys have been here a while, I had like these big leather reclining sofas. Not nearly as heavy as this thing is, considering the size of this compared to the reclining sofas that I have had. But the chairs, they're super easy to move. So it's just awkward because they spin, so you kind of just have to walk them out. But like I said, I wanted to get underneath everything to make sure that I pick up any cat hair that's laying around.
You better grab that tambourine, bring a bass, we might be wicked. We may be forced to cause a scene, make some trouble, baby. Ooh, I live it, that's my tune, choo-ah.
So while I was getting everything put back together in the front room, Nick was nice enough to heat up lunch for us. We were having some leftover pasta with meatballs that Greg had made the other day. So he's taking care of lunch, I'm taking care of cleaning, and we're kind of working as a team. Kind of like we did on our last video when we did the patio kind of refresh for the summer. Like I said, we were having people coming over, and I just wanted everything to look nice out back. If people chose to go out back, there weren't many takers for the Outback just because it was so stinking hot, as it has been, I'd say, all summer. Like, we have had either sweating hot, very humid, really not being able to hang outside or just pouring rain, very humid, sweating hot. So that was your options. Like, it wasn't really comfortable to just hang outside at any point.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Should I go without saying goodbye?
Now that I've finished ripping everything apart, I can start putting everything back together. This pile of stuff is the curtains and the green pillowcases that I have. And I always like to fold my pillows to put them in the pillowcases because I'm always afraid I'm going to rip where the zipper is. I've been known to do that, and then I just make a mess of the pillow and have to stitch it up. But I've kind of learned if I fold it in half and tuck it in there, I really don't rip like that. I guess the edges are a little more compromised because of where the zipper is. But you're going to see some pillows that Mia made for me last year, I think, that were really cute. And it was no zippers, no buttons, no nothing. It was just all like stitching on a sewing machine. It was like the flat pillow. They turned out really cute. I got the fabric at Hobby Lobby, and then I got the pictures above the chairs at Hobby Lobby. You're going to see those in just a few minutes.
Oh, I wonder if there's a place where the sun won't go away. Wide awake with an open mind, looking out from a mountain high. I don't know what to do now, need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away to where I should be. I don't know where I belong, but I keep on searching for my home. There's a hunger in my soul, makes me keep on trying, holding on. Take me all the way.
I figured while I have everything down, I might as well also just clean the curtain rod. We had some dust on there, and then there was some just dust above the curtain rod where the corners are. Don't mind that. I'm actually in my car, and for some reason the gate on my car keeps trying to open even though I'm not pressing any buttons. I don't know what's going on with it. Greg has to look at it and try and fix it. It's been driving me crazy because when I take my mom food shopping, like, she'll run into certain stores and do what she has to do, and I'll just wait in the car for her and try and get stuff done. And this stinking gate there it goes again. And like, just random, it'll try and open. He was able to get it to a point where it doesn't open, but it still makes the beeping sound like it wants to. It's the craziest thing, and it's been doing it for like 2 months, and it is driving me absolutely bonkers. Like, I'm over this. It's one of those things, like, it's so silly, but just pisses me off to no end.
Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time, it still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time, it still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night, it still feels.
Even after I thought I did such a good job of getting all the hair off the curtains, this is what was left in the dryer after I dried them. So now I'm moving on to clean the finials that go on the end of the curtain rods, kind of keeping the curtain up there because it will slide over as we move the curtains around, and I will say a couple times it has almost fallen down, which is never fun because they're so stinking hard to get up there. But I think I need to maybe update these because I'm seeing like they're kind of foggy on the inside. It's like that shattered kind of glass look, but yeah, I don't know what happened. They're a little foggy on the inside, so I might have to look at a way to update them. We'll see. Now I'm going to go through and put the blankets back and the pillows that I told you about earlier that we made from fabric that we got at Hobby Lobby.
Stuck in an endless fight like every night, it still feels right. Even the words can sting, I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time, it still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right, still feels right, still feels right.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Oh, come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. It's that West Coast point of view.
I absolutely love these pillow covers. I'm actually thinking of making another set for my bedroom. I think they're so cute. And because you could just pick the fabric you want, you can kind of, customize it to how you want. I could never find pillows like this when I was looking at TJ Maxx or Home Goods or anything like that. So I really like the design on this fabric. Make sure you guys stay till the end, which is in just another minute, because I do show you my canister of the vacuum, which I was kind of surprised at how full it got, because I vacuum every day, and anywhere that the cats lay, I will use a roller, like a fabric roller, to get their hair off of everything. I love the cats, but I can't stand cat hair on me, so I'm constantly trying to make sure there's like not cat hair all over the place. So I was really surprised at how much was actually in the canister. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be showing you my deep clean of my kitchen next, because I actually planned this out a little ahead of time and was able to go through each thing daily instead of trying to clean the whole house in one day and get everything situated. So I planned a little bit better than I usually do. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.